What is up, guys, and welcome to another video by It's Benny. Today I'm going to be talking about Leicester City's chances of being able to win the Premier League. So without further ado, let's jump straight into the video. At the time of making this video, Leicester City have played 23 games and are sat at the top of the Premier League table with 47 points, with a 3-point gap between them and Manchester City, who are in second place. For Leicester to be at the top of the Premier League is an amazing achievement, considering at the end of last season Leicester was battling to stay in the Premier League and went on an equally impressive run of games to survive for another season. Over the summer, the main change came to the team was a managerial spot. Claudio Ranieri was named the new manager of Leicester City and replaced Nigel Pearson. At the time of this appointment in July, it did seem slightly strange, considering that Pearson had just managed to keep Leicester in the Premier League a couple of months before, and Ranieri had been out of work since November 2014 when he was sacked as the manager of Greece. However, since returning to the Premier League after an 11-year absence, the former Chelsea boss has made a huge impact. Having played 23 games of the 2015-2016 season, the manager, Ranieri, has managed to get 13 wins, 8 draws and have only lost twice. This is by far the best top-flight campaign that Leicester have had in their history. The main difference that I've noticed from watching Leicester under Ranieri is that this season they seem sharper and more clinical in the way that they are playing. The biggest noticeable change under Ranieri is the amount of goals that Leicester are now scoring. In the 23 games that Leicester have played so far this season, they have managed to score 42 goals, whereas they only managed to hit the net 46 times last season in 38 games under Pearson. Also, another noticeable thing about this season's Leicester side is that they are harder to score against than last season, and this is mainly due to the counter-attacking style of play that they are using. They keep a lot of the players behind the ball while out of possession, and then launch a quick counter-attack as soon as they regain possession. This has been working well for them this season, due to Leicester being able to exploit the gaps that their opponents have left due to committing players forwards whilst they have been attacking. These three players are the players that I have picked out to be Leicester City's key players and the players that will help them to keep winning games and picking up points. The first key player for Leicester City is the man of the moment, Jamie Vardy. Vardy has managed to bag himself 16 goals in 23 games, therefore being the top goal scorer in the Premier League. Vardy also broke the record for the most goals scored in consecutive Premier League games by managing to score in 11. This broke the previous record held by Ruud van Nistelrooy, who managed to score in 10 consecutive games back in 2003. Along with Vardy's goals that he contributes to his team, he also has a work ethic to his side that he is becoming known for. By putting pressures on defenders and chasing down loose ball, Vardy is becoming the complete package in the striker role. With his desire to score goals and to help his team win games, you have to admire Vardy's progress over the past few seasons to become the player that he has become. Vardy will also have an added incentive to contribute to his team's superb run of form and to try and win his place in Roy Hodgson's England squad for Euro 2016, which will take place in the summer in France. The second player that is vital to Leicester's season is Riyad Mahrez. Mahrez is another Leicester City player that is hot on the tongue of many sports fans around the world due to scoring 13 goals this season and currently being the 5th top goal scorer and also managing to claim 8 assists for his club. Mahrez has become a key and consistent player for his side due to being able to score both goals and get his team assists. His form is something that Leicester fans and managerial staff will hope will continue over the rest of the season. His form is vital to the club's success if they want to win the Premier League. The third and final player that is vital to Leicester City's season is the captain himself, Wes Morgan. Morgan is one of the more experienced players at Leicester City, having previously spent 9 seasons with Nottingham Forest before signing for Leicester in the 2011 and 2012 season. Morgan is on his way to 600 professional appearances by the end of the season, and his ability to read the modern game is vital for Leicester's season. This is mainly due to the build-up of the team. Ranieri includes a mixture of both young and more experienced players in the side, and with Morgan's experience he is able to help guide some of the younger players through the game, whilst also being in the right place at the right time to put crucial tackles in and blocks for his team. The question everybody is asking in the world of football is, can Leicester maintain their run of form and challenge for the Premier League title? In my opinion, it all comes down to the next 3 games, which are Liverpool at home, Manchester City away and then Arsenal away. If they continue to pick up points in these games, their chances of them being crowned Premier League champions will be significantly stronger. That's not to say that if they lose all 3 games then they are to be written off. It just simply means that if they do lose all 3, then it will be a lot harder for them to then win the league due to the point gap that will be created. If that did happen, then maybe it could go down to the last game of the season, depending on how the other teams perform in their games leading up to it. But They have a tough game away at Chelsea for their final game of the season, so we can't really see them beating Chelsea if that did happen with the pressure. I personally feel that Leicester could win the league as long as they keep momentum going and play their next 3 games as if they are 6-pointers. For Leicester to win the league, it would be like a football fairy tale, and especially to still be in the title race at this stage of the footballing calendar is an achievement in itself. However, even if they do drop off the pace a little bit towards the tail end of the season, it would do them no discredit because I feel that they have already secured a place in the Champions League. I mean, imagine Jamie Vardy walking out at the Nou Camp next season. You can't believe that he's ever dreamt of that, can you? For me, the greatest thing about this amazing season for Leicester is that they have proved to a lot of clubs that you don't need to spend an absurd amount of money to do well in the league. With all the millions that the 2 Manchester clubs have spent over the past couple of years, for Leicester to be above them for practically the whole season up until the point of making this video is a fantastic achievement and goes to show you that money cannot buy you a title. So there we have it then, lads. This has been my thoughts on whether Leicester City could in fact win the Premier League. Let me know your thoughts on whether you think Leicester will finish this season down in the comments section below. If you have any other teams that you'd like me to do a cover like this for, then please leave a comment down below, or you can also tweet me. My user is @itsbenny, and there is also a link in the description to my Twitter account. So please support this video by pressing that like button, and don't forget to share this video and subscribe to my channel. Catch you all next time.